Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Reading on the Rock at Covenant United Methodist Church. I'm Reverend Ann Kemper, and I am blessed to be pastor here at Covenant. Tonight we begin a new series, Favorite Children's Stories, and each week someone will read one of their favorite stories. Maybe adults share a story that they'd like to read to their children or grandchildren. Or maybe a young person will share their favorite story. Covenant places a high priority on children's literacy and on finding ways God appears to us in simple ways, even within the pages of a children's book. And so I hope you enjoy tonight's story. Tonight's book, we are listening to my grandson, Jack Kemper's favorite childhood book. Now, is this your very favorite or just one of many favorites?
Definitely one of many favorites.
One of many favorites. All right, so Jack is going to read to us tonight. So, Jack, what favorite book did you pick out?
I picked The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santa.
Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, it's actually The Adventures of.
Oh, The Adventures of. All right. Well, let's learn about Beekle.
The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santa, published by Scholastic Inc. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here, they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night, he stood under the stars, hoping for his name to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights, but his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on, until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake, no one stopped to hear the music, and everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar, so he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he waited, and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but Alice. After a little while, they realized, Beekle. I'm Beekle. Hi, Beekle. They were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together they did the unimaginable.
Jack, that was awesome. I can see why that's one of your favorite stories. Why do you like that story?
I really like it because Beekle, really wants a friend. And all of his friends are going to leave him. And all he's going to know are those people that are there for maybe a week or a month. And then they're just gone because somebody else picks them. And he just, instead of waits and waits and waits, he goes out to find it himself.
It sounds to me like you have a lot of compassion and empathy for others. And that's one of the things God likes for people to have. So I'm very happy that you're empathetic and you're compassionate and you really feel for Beekle. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate you reading one of your favorite books.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us here tonight for Reading on the Rock. And I hope that you found God speaking to you in the story that you just heard. Would you please pray with me? Storytelling God, thank you for the gift of good books and meaningful lessons. Help us to find you in the pages of our favorite stories. Amen. Have a good evening. Good night.
Reading on the Rock is presented by Covenant United Methodist Church in Rochester, New York.
If you like Reading on the Rock, please give a donation on our website, covenantroc.org.